Isn't it ironic that till this day, Rome, Italy, it's still Christian? All the other parts that were Christian fell and succumbed to Islamic tyranny. But Italy, Rome, the Vatican, that's all in Rome, buddy. And it's still Christian. And isn't it ironic? The largest church in the world is the Catholic Church. It has over 1 billion followers. I'm not saying it's the true church and everything is false. So Jesus established the kingdom when he came, and slowly it starts expanding to the point Rome was conquered and became Christian. And isn't it ironic that the West, Rome, still identify with Christianity? I'm not talking about England, all that's betrayed. You know why? Isn't it ironic, folks? Those people who broke away from the Catholic Church and ended up Protestantism, it's dead. England's dead. But the one place that remained faithful to the historic church, it's still a bastion and a stronghold till this day. You got to start asking yourself why, if the Catholic Church is the whore of Babylon. Interesting. But here's how he does it. It's right here in the prophecy itself. And according to the Jews, this is about Messiah, not about Muhammad or Islam. Daniel 2, 34, 35. You continued looking until a stone was cut out without hands, and it struck the image on its feet of iron clay and crushed them. Then the iron, the clay, the bronze, the silver, and the gold were crushed all at the same time, became like chaff from the summer threshing floors, and the wind carried them away so that not a trace of them was found. Now watch, it was a stone, right?
Yeah.
But then it eventually becomes a mountain. But the stone that struck the image became a great mountain, filled the whole earth. Did you understand that means it will slowly fill and subdue the earth?
So it will expand slowly.
Right here, it says it's going to become a mountain. So
Yeah.
it goes from a stone. So it starts out what?
The stone.
And then it becomes what?
A great mountain that will fill the...
That's why
the earth.
all over the world you have the church.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
And now Rome. Rome was in West, right? Rome? What is Rome identified with right now? With Caesar or the Pope?
The Pope, not Caesar.
And it's still standing?
It is still standing, yeah.
And you're still wondering how Jesus destroyed the Roman Empire? It's right in front of your eyes, man. Now, do people, when they think of Rome, guys, here's a proof that Jesus fulfilled this. When people think of Rome, do they think of Caesars? Do they think of the emperors? Or they think Catholic Church? And if you want a monument, how the cross conquered Rome, go see the Colosseum. It's empty. It's dead. It's been crushed. Do you see anyone being fed to lions in the Colosseum?
No.
All right. Now watch here. And in the days of those kings, the God of heaven will cause a kingdom to rise up, which will never be destroyed, and that kingdom will not be left for another people. It will crush and put an end to all these kingdoms. Is the Roman Empire still around?
It's not around now.
Well, who destroyed it? The Church of Jesus Christ. Another reason why, folks, I had to change my position regarding the Catholic Church. If the Catholic Church is an abomination, how is it still standing, and that now Rome is identified with the Church and the Pope, not with the pagan emperors? Because Daniel said this stone would be set up during the reign of these kingdoms, and he would destroy these kingdoms. And Roman pagan empire was destroyed by the Church of Jesus Christ. It's right there in front of you, dude. It will crush and put an end to all these kingdoms. Where's the Babylonian Empire? Gone. Where is the Macedonian or Medes-Persian Empire? Medes-Persian Empire.
It's gone.
Where is the Grecian Macedonian Empire?
It's also gone, the Greek Empire.
Where's the Roman pagan empire?
Also gone.
And who destroyed it? The church.
You're right, yeah.
It's right in front of you, man.
But I thought like it was going to get destroyed in the same way the other kingdoms got destroyed.
It got destroyed when Constantine made Christianity legal. That put in the first steps in now bringing an end to pagan Rome. Because from that moment on, pagan Rome ceased to be until Theodosius made Christianity the official religion of the empire. Then who won? The sword of the Spirit, not the sword of man.
All right, yeah.
And by the way, I don't take credit where credit is due. You know who made this point? Jesse Romero in his lecture last week. He brought it up. He showed it. He goes, guys, what happened to pagan Roman Empire? Now, when you think of Rome, what do you think of? You think of the church and Pope. Why is it still standing? Anyway, here you go. Inasmuch as you saw that a stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it crushed the iron, the bronze, the clay, the silver, and the gold, the great God has made known to the king what will happen in the future. So the dream is certain, its interpretation is trustworthy. So it starts out as a stone, right?
Yeah.
But then it becomes what?
A great mountain.
It started out with one man, Jesus Christ, and then it spread to cover the whole world, right?
That's right.
Right?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, but let me show you. Jesus is the stone. You ready? So it started out with Jesus, the stone, and now it's become a mountain it's all over the world. And did you notice one thing? The more Christians get killed, the more people convert to Christianity. Right now in Iran, the church is exploding. Millions. In China, the church is exploding. Millions. In Nigeria, the church is exploding. Millions. And yet they're being persecuted because that's how God conquers. He doesn't conquer by you murdering people. He conquers by you dying for Jesus, and then Jesus honoring your blood that you shed, because your blood is not in vain, and arising to send the Spirit, a mass movement of Spirit to lead to mass conversions. There you go. Right here. Jesus saying, have you not even read this scripture? He's talking about the Jews rejecting him. The stone which the builders rejected, this has become the chief cornerstone. This came about from the Lord, and it is marvelous in our eyes. Acts 4:11, Peter says to the Jews, he is the stone which was rejected by you, the builders by which became the chief cornerstone. You see it? 1 Peter 2:3-4, talking about Jesus. You have tasted the kindness of the Lord, and coming to him as to a living stone, which was rejected by men. Who was rejected by men? Jesus. So who's the living stone?
Jesus.
But is choice and precious in the sight of God. Do you want me to show you the rabbis admitting?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
The stone of Daniel 2 is Messiah. This is now Chabad.org. It's an Orthodox Jewish website that have their own Bible translated in English with Rashi commentary. Rashi was a medieval rabbi who didn't like Christianity. Okay? Look what he admits about Daniel. Ready? The God of heaven, verse 44, will set up a kingdom. The kingdom of the Holy One, blessed be, which will never be destroyed, is the kingdom of the Messiah. Now, can you explain to me why would a rabbi agree with us that the stone of Daniel 2 is the Messiah?
Because it is the Messiah.
So where did the Christians get it wrong, and where did the New Testament get it wrong? When the New Testament is telling you these verses about Jesus because he's the Messiah, and the Jews are agreeing with us. Why would they agree with us? Can you show me where any of these rabbis say, oh yeah, this is Muhammad? This is an Arab prophet? Why are the rabbis agreeing with us? These verses about Messiah, and the dumb, stone-licking pagan Muslims think Jesus is Messiah, and if they think he's the Messiah, then now they're stuck because the rabbis say this is who the Messiah is. The king who reigns forever, which they don't accept. That means Muhammad is a liar. Right?
Yeah, you're right.
All right. So I hope your questions are finished now. I hope you got it.